Welcome back. There's been a heated exchange in the Lok Sabha as DMK MP Dayanidhi Maran opposed the simultaneous interpretation of parliamentary proceedings in Sanskrit, calling it a waste of taxpayers' money and linking it to RSS ideology. Speaker Om Birla countered Maran's objections, asserting Sanskrit has been India's primary language. During question hour, Maran questioned the necessity of Sanskrit interpretation, arguing that it was not widely spoken and cited the 2011 census, which recorded only 73,000 Sanskrit speakers. While he opposed interpretation in official state, while he went ahead to support the interpretation in official state languages, he firmly objected to Sanskrit's inclusion. Let's listen in.
Thank you for giving sir, you are giving translation which is most welcome for the languages which are the state languages, official state languages. Can you tell me which state official language is Sanskrit? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money, which the language is not even communicable? It's not communicated in any of the states in India, and nobody is speaking. Sir, the population survey in 2011 said only 73,000 people are speaking, supposed to be speaking. Sir, when that's the data, why should the taxpayers' money be wasted because of your RSS ideologies?
अब माननीय सदस्य, आप दुनिया के किस देश में रह रहे हो? ये भारत है और भारत की मूल भाषा संस्कृत रही है और इसीलिए हमने कहा 22 भाषाओं में, केवल संस्कृत में नहीं कहा। आपको संस्कृत की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको संस्कृत भाषा की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको हिंदी में आपत्ति हो, आपको संस्कृत में भाषा हो। भारत में 22 भाषाएं हैं जो संसद में मान्यता प्राप्त है और 22 भाषाओं में होगी, संस्कृत में भी होगी और हिंदी में भी होगी।
Well, I'm being joined at this point by A. Saravanan, who's a spokesperson for DMK, as well as Mohan Krishna, who's a former media advisor to the former Chief Minister, Mr. Bommai. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Mr. Saravanan, which country are you living in? I'm not asking you this. The Speaker asked your MP.
Yeah, see, we would like to ask the Speaker, which country are you living in, sir? Don't you know we don't understand Hindi? Why do you keep speaking in Hindi? If you want to convey a message across the country, should it not be in a neutral language? I was not able to understand what he was speaking. Probably you will have to translate what he has said, and I think I got it. You said Sanskrit is the important language of our country. In Tamil Nadu, we don't speak Sanskrit.
It's a primary
language. In Karnataka,
language.
They don't speak Sanskrit.
Yeah.
In Telangana, they don't speak Sanskrit. In Kerala, they don't speak Sanskrit. Which country the speaker is speaking about? And if you look at the money that is spent, insane amount of money that is spent on Sanskrit. For what? 1,500 crores in the last 7 or 8 years for a language spoken by just 73,000 people. And what is the practical use of using that language? And in direct contrast to the other classical languages, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Telugu, they have just spent 29 crores for the relevant period. Almost more than 20 times money is spent on Sanskrit. What is the use? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money like this?
Okay, Mr. Saravanan, before I go to Mohan Krishna to respond to you, I have a question to ask you. You did not understand what the speaker told your MP, but there was a translation and interpretation that would have been there for your MP. And in a parliament, there would be people who would understand Hindi, there would be people who would understand English, there may be people who may not understand both of them, and therefore you have translations. The question, I mean, you may question what the speaker said about Sanskrit being the primary language in the country. You're free to question that. But what's the problem if Sanskrit is getting interpreted as one of the languages is what everybody's asking? Why pick on that? It's not being imposed on Tamil Nadu or Kerala.
Yeah, see, it's not a question of imposition.
Yes, Mr. Saravanan.
It is the question of money, the taxpayers' money that is being spent. Why? So it is the money that is collected from all the language-speaking people. See, that is why I pointed out how much money is spent on the other classical languages. Those languages are in use. Those languages are spoken. Those languages are lively. Why are you not using? You are using Sanskrit as a tool of oppression. That is why we want to oppose that. And there must be a big scam. How have they improved Sanskrit? They've spent
How,
1,600
sir? How is
crores.
it a tool
How
of
have they
oppression?
improved
But
it?
anyway, I'll put myself aside. Mohan Krishna, please come in.
Very good evening. My friend Sharavanan very laughingly said, nobody speaks in Karnataka. He has forgotten there is a place called Matturu in Shimoga district, just 7 kilometers away from Shimoga district, Shimoga town. That place is called Sanskrit town. And people, whole of the village, they speak Sanskrit. They reciprocate, even the small children also reciprocate in Sanskrit. That, keeping aside that. Insane on spending money on Sanskrit, but it is good. No, please, I did not disturb. When you, opposition people, when you stall the parliament for so many days, per day, how much of taxpayers' money has gone to drains in the last 11 years? Do you know, Mr. Sharamanan? DMK knows it. Coming to the point of classical languages. Who has done this classical languages? Who has identified it? When it was identified, what was the kind of the amount was given to the respective languages, classical languages? And what is the percentage of the money now we are spending on the classical languages? That is another point. Very importantly, in the NEP, also, we have brought in the Mr. Modi, Honorable Prime Minister, has got a very clear-cut, challenge to the people of what the challenge the people are going through. And he has understood that, and he has made the regional language for the professional courses. We have medical, engineering coming up in regional languages. So regional language has not been sidelined. Why? See, let me ask another question, simple question today to this DMK people. Why you always oppose Sanatan? You always oppose Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the mother of all the languages.
No.
Your Tamil, no. Please listen.
No. Don't spoil.
No, I did not disturb you.
Okay, Saravanan, give him 30 seconds more and I'll come. I know what you're going to say and I'm going to point that out to him. Saravanan, 30 seconds to Mohan Krishna and I'm coming to you. Mohan Krishna, go ahead. Mohan Krishna, my problem is now while speaking about one issue, you have not only just brought in this issue, you have brought in Sanatana Dharma, you have brought in Sanskrit as well as NEP. And these are three different debates for all it's worth. But please go ahead and finish your point, Mr. Mohan Krishna.
That is the aim of this DMK and left-leaned parties of India. We have, see, India is a country, it is called Bharatvarsh. It is called Bharatvarsh. It is not India. It is Bharat. Bharatvarsh. See, in Sanskrit also we say Bharatavarshe, Bharatakande. Danda, Godavari, Tire, Dakshine, Tire.
It is India as well, but...
So we have coming from ages.
Mr.
We are
Saravanan,
using
please go ahead.
We are using from ages to Sanskrit. What is the problem with the DMK? They have killed everybody in Tamil Nadu. Those who wanted to speak Tamil or any other languages. And today they are dominating. The conversion is happening. They want Sanatana Dharma. By doing this,
Mohan Krishna, what do you mean by they have killed everybody who wanted to speak another language? What do you mean by that, Mr. Mohan Krishna?
Their mental stature, they have threatened them. That is what I mean to say killed. Kill the inspiration.
Mohan Krishna, please, I'm fine with political rhetorics, but let's just draw a line. Saravanan, please go ahead, respond.
Yeah. See, the problem is, yet another question begs our scrutiny. Who speaks Sanskrit? So we keep saying this, BJP is a party of the upper caste Hindus, by the upper caste Hindus, for the upper caste Hindus. And this amount spent on Sanskrit also reiterates that view. Does the common man speak Sanskrit? Does the common man have any use with regard to Sanskrit? Is he using it in his daily, day-to-day lives? Or how is it going to help the common man? See, we appreciate, you do something, you want to promote a language, you want to keep that language alive, fine, no problem at all.
It is not one of
the question is this. Why are you discriminating? The BJP is using money as a weapon. That is what we are opposing. See, not only this, they are not giving money for the school education schemes. They are afraid. They want to impose Hindi. They want to bring in three-language formula. Three-language formula is not something which we have never used in the state of Tamil Nadu. Now they say you have to give
May
start
come in,
PM
please.
Shri
May
schools.
come in, please. Can
PM
you
Shri
please?
schools, and if they
How
are
long
saying
you
PM
want
Shri
to?
schools, no, sir, allow me to speak. PM Shri schools, when
Okay.
we said we are against NEP and we are against
30 seconds more and then I'll
three-language
go to Mohan
formula,
Krishna.
they say, we will not give you the funds. This funds has got no connection with the PM Shri schools. This is with some other scheme, which I'm not able to pronounce. Some random name in Hindi or in Sanskrit. Some Abhiyan or something. SSS.
May I come in, please?
This is how they are trying to
Okay. Mr. Mohan Krishna,
homogenize
please go ahead.
the
Respond.
plurality of our country. They don't enjoy, the BJP does not enjoy
No, but
the
Mr.
plurality
Saravanan,
of
this
our
was
country,
about
multiculturalism.
it's not the only language where the translation is happening. It's not the only language where the translation is happening. There are several other languages. In fact, I think there were 6 more
Other
languages that were added today as well. And if you look at the population of this who would be speaking would be also very less. So, but I understand you're bringing in the financial part of it, the money which is being spent. So, Mohan Krishna, please respond.
I can't understand the mentality of this DMK and left-lean parties opposing Sanskrit regularly and Sanatana Dharma regularly by doing this, by degrading the Sanskrit, by degrading the Bharatvarsh language, by degrading the Sanatan. What is that they want to achieve on the majoritarians of the country? My question to them, if they are so beautifully, made out of this, let them also adopt it. Give a free hand to the people of Tamil Nadu and free hand to the people of the country to learn languages like anything. You don't give that kind of opportunity to the people. That is what I mean. I meant killed that way, that time. Now, coming to the point, you are talking about your
Okay.
education system. For education programs, money is not being funded. Arey boss, you have diverted every funds of your money to guarantees what you have given to the people of your state. Everything is free in your state. And like in Karnataka, what is happening, we know it. And every time you scream on saying that, we want money, we want money, we want money. From where money will generate? All the states have to generate the money. And then from the state,
Okay.
central has to
Okay,
get it.
Saravanan, please
You have to
respond.
understand it.
And to the counter that Mr. Mohan is giving, I have a question to ask as well. You are
Yes,
going
please.
hammer and tongs accusing the government of just propagating and promoting Sanskrit. Factually, isn't it correct that even UPA did a lot for it, whether it be in universities,
Absolutely.
whether it be ensuring that Sanskrit is
Absolutely.
taught till even class 10th or even there were these HRD notices that did come out, become public during an entire public debate, as it were, when you all were accusing the NDA government of vested interests with language. So, how would you then counter that in this connection, Mr. Saravanan?
See, I am putting it on record that the kind of money that is being spent on Sanskrit and Hindi was never ever spent earlier. That is why, and proportionately, what are they doing is they're trying to throttle the other languages. They are reducing the fundings. For we have a classical language institute for Tamil here. They have, sir, limit, sir, just a limit, just keep quiet for some time. I also have the statistics. I'll give you the statistics.
During the UPA, how much
Keep
money
quiet
was
for some time.
spent?
Allow me to speak.
Mohan Krishna, I gave you your time. Allow Mr.
Yeah.
Saravanan. Mr. Saravanan, a minute, and then
Yeah.
I'll have to wrap. Mr. Saravanan, go ahead,
Yeah.
make your point, please.
Yes. So, from in 2019, 2020, 2021, allocation for the state of Tamil Nadu for classical language of Tamil is dwindling down. This is what this stepmotherly treatment is what we are opposing.
Come on, Mr. Saravanan.
And yet another important issue is this.
Languages.
We brought in a Dravidian model of governance, and that model is followed across the country. Maharashtra, they said,
no, sorry.
Ladli,
No,
Ladli,
sorry.
go ahead.
No, Dravidian cannot be
1,500
accepted.
rupees.
Dravidian cannot be accepted. It has not been accepted.
Delhi, the
Only
BJP government.
DMK can
The
do
Prime
that.
Minister said,
Only
no,
DMK
we are
can
against
do
Dravidi
that.
culture.
And why you are talking
But they are
that?
promising every state government in the country of the BJP ruled state
Please
is
give me
promising
10
some kind
seconds.
of relief to
Give me
the
10
women.
seconds.
They are giving free fare to the
counter
women.
him
They
immediately.
are following Dravidian model.
Please,
They don't have,
please,
because their model,
please,
this Aryan model
please.
or Gujarat model is a failure.
Mohan
It is
Krishna,
an
I'll
utter
come to
flop
you.
show.
Allow me
That
to
is the reason
understand what
why
Saravanan
they
is
are
saying. I'll come
following
to you, Mohan
Dravidian
Krishna.
model of governance. See, that's what everywhere they're
Okay,
replicating
so
what
you
we
are
doing in
talking
the state
about
of Tamil
dwindling
Nadu.
funds, about a very stepmotherly
Okay,
treatment to certain classical languages, and you are talking about Dravidian model. Mohan Krishna, your counters, please. A minute.
Whether it is Aryan model or Dravidian model, it is an Indian model. Mr. Sharavanan, you have to accept it. We have not seen. No, please.
You are not even willing to call
I
India.
did not disturb
You
you.
don't even use the term India.
Okay,
the RSS
Mr.
people are
Saravanan, let
ashamed to
Mr.
use the
Mohan
term
Krishna
India.
speak for the benefit of the viewers who want to decide which side they are going to be on. So, Mohan Krishna, please finish.
Why do you bring RSS in between the Sanskrit?
Because you are supporting the RSS
please.
and talking.
No, please ask him to keep quiet for a minute at least. Why do you bring RSS for the Sanskrit language and Sanatan for? We are
It is benefiting them.
No, it is a Bharat.
It is benefiting them.
No,
all
please,
the RSS.
please.
See, that's what I'm saying. There will be a big scam. If you look where this money, 1,500 crores has gone.
The scam
it's
era
a scam.
has gone.
It's a scam.
This is Mr. Modi and scam will be in DMK. We will unearth the scams, what you are doing. What you are doing there. We will unearth it. Don't worry.
Do it, sir.
BJP will come back to power in Tamil Nadu also.
So while this entire discussion has
75
derailed,
years.
ladies
Not
and
as
gentlemen,
good
one of
as
the
cannot
big
prove here.
issues really that has been between the centre and states has not only been about the finances, but also has been about language between the government as well as particularly the South ruled states. And what played out in the parliament was possibly an unction of the reflection of really what the emotions are, and so has been the emotions on this discussion. But from my side, thank you very much, Mr. A. Saravanan, for joining us, as well as Mohan Krishna. Thank you very much for joining us, both of you. Thank you for your time.